From its internal conception, the Hawker Tempest was conceived of its replacement for the Typhoon, a fighter bomber created by the Hawker Company in 1941. The Typhoon had many defences such as an unreliable engine, insufficient structural strength, leading in some cases to the entire tail detaching. That's not good. Substrand rate of climb and a poor high-altitude performance. Because of these, it could not compete with the latest fighters of time, the German Focke 190. And the Typhoon was removed from its planned role as an interceptor and used mainly for ground strike missions. The Tempest prototype, first flown in February 1943, inherited some of its traits of its older brother, the Typhoon. But experts took into account the Hawker's negative experience and did their best to refine the aerodynamic shape of the new aircraft. Hurrah! The wing was slightly shorter, the profile was more slender, the back edge elliptical, to the concept of the fuel capacity lost in the new thinner wings. Another fuel tank was added to the fuselage, which accommodated for the increase in the length of the aircraft. Consequently, the tail section also had to be modified, most noted by the flaring flitted to the vertical rudder. Okay, the rudder was made bigger. Okay, that's what. Right. Due to the unavailability to the Napier Sabre 4 engine, which was supposed to help keep the new aircraft from having the Typhoon's beard radiator, the same Sabre 2A engine, rated at 2,180 horsepower, had to be installed. This was fitted with a de Havilland 4-bladed prop. On the first branch of the Tempest, 100 aircraft, the armament stayed unchanged, but the subsequent fighters had a long-barreled Hispano Mark II gun, replaced with the rapid lighter Hispano Mark V later. The ammunition was also increased from 140 to 150 rounds per gun, thanks to the strength of its wings. The aircraft could also carry a subsequential bomb load of 2 1,000 bombs, 2 500-pound bombs, or the 245mm cannons, or 2 90-gallon drop tanks, or alternatively 8 76mm rockets. The Tempest proved far more successful and popular with its pilots than the Typhoon, emulating its predecessor's shortcomings. Frontline service for the Tempest began in April 1944, when 50 Tempest Mark V's formed the first Tempest Wing at Newchurch. The Tempest Wing was particularly active on the build-up to D-Day, or Operation Overlord. But when the first German V-1 flying bombs began to fall on British soil, the Tempest found to be one of the only fighters fast enough to counter the new threat. Fast, manoeuvrable, and heavily armed. The Tempest was also able to prove a threat to the Messerschmitt 262, with the 20 262s being destroyed by Tempest. Some 1,700 Tempests were manufactured until the aircraft was phased out of service. I seem to have some leftover video. Cue the music and enjoy. Thanks for watching, and see you next time, in the skies or on the ground.